Hello and welcome to the IPL show. This is your one stop destination for all things Indian Premier League. So let's talk cricket. Today I am joined by our go to Katie for sports, Ritu Raj, Katie, head of sports. How are you doing today?
I'm doing very well, Fiza. Thank you so much.
You guys, yesterday we had a nail bite finish like this close. The Kings edged the Royals just like I had predicted. Ritu, what happened? Like you were so like Royals, like, how are you
Yeah,
feeling?
well, you were right, actually. Yeah, I remember we spoke about the match yesterday, what
Yes.
might happen, and I went with Royals. I thought they had a better team, they had
Yeah.
a more all round team, but the Kings really played well. All I wanted to see, I mean, we spoke about it that let's hope that the match becomes a thriller. It
Yeah.
goes to the final over. It did go
You
to
did.
the
You did
final.
mention that.
It did go to the final over, so that was good to see. I think what impressed me most was how Prabhsimran
Yes.
Singh batted.
Yes.
Shikhar Dhawan was obviously a very experienced player.
Yes.
He set the tone with, obviously, he played that innings of 86. He held the innings together. But the start that was given by Prabhsimran
Prabhsimran.
Singh, uh, again, a very young player, he's got a chance to open, which
Yeah.
is a big thing in IPL for his team, and he
Yeah.
grabbed that opportunity with both hands and showed his talent there, showed his composure, and he went after the bowling. He gave the team a flying start,
Yeah.
and then they lost a bit of momentum in between.
Yeah.
But Shikhar Dhawan was there at one end, and he made it. He ensured that the team got
They
a
go to
very
the
good
end.
total.
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree. As you said, Prabhsimran is a youngster, and we spoke about it yesterday of how IPL is all about, young emerging players. And yesterday we saw two of them. Not only Prabhsimran, we'll give it to Dhruv from Rajasthan Royals.
Yeah.
He played amazing. Do you think, firstly, what do you think about both the players being young and how they played? But also, you think it would make a difference if Dhruv was in first? Like he came in at 7, I guess. If they would have just bought him a little earlier, you think Rajasthan would have won?
Well, in terms of your final part of the question, which is like, could they have brought him
Yeah.
ahead, like, because he was brought in at number 7? Uh, because I believe that was because he was used as an impact player.
Yeah.
So probably that could be the reason that they kind of waited
Yes.
for him to come into the batting unit.
Hmm.
But I think what happened was, not only Dhruv Jurel's innings was, well, it was obviously very impressive, but my point with Rajasthan Royals that I made yesterday was their middle order.
Yeah.
Okay, so their middle order, again, a player like Riyan Parag, he got a good start. After they lost those early wickets, Butler got out. Samson, he couldn't
Yeah.
convert his 40. He made 42. He could have gone on and made a
Half
100.
century.
So Riyan Parag and Devdutt Padikkal had a
Yeah.
chance to go for a big partnership, but Riyan, we tried to play too many shots. So that's a problem area, Rajasthan Royals, that they have the middle order. So I think they suffered because of the middle order, but then Jurel came, okay,
Yeah.
as an impact player, and the partnership that he had with Simran Hetmeyer. Now Hetmeyer is a very experienced player at
Very.
international level, so you expect that sort of an innings from Hetmeyer.
Yes.
But then this surprise package comes, and he matches Hetmeyer shots for shot.
Yes.
He was really impressive, very effortless.
The combo were good.
Yeah, very effortless with the way he went about his shots, and they gave the team a real chance of getting close to the target, or
Yes.
even maybe winning that match. So
They
I
were
think
very
what
close.
so I think what made the difference was, very cleverly and very smartly, Shikhar Dhawan kept his best bowler at the death, which is Sam Curran, the England
Yeah.
World Cup winner, and he delivered an outstanding final over. He needed to defend 16 runs in the final over, and he was outstanding, even though Simran Hetmeyer was run out. But I believe that even if Simran Hetmeyer was there till the end, Sam Curran would have still defended those 16 runs. He was that good with his Yorkers
He
in the
was.
final over.
He was. But as you said, Shikhar Dhawan, the shining Shikhar Dhawan.
Yeah.
Rajasthan came into the match as favorites. Everybody in the stadium was probably supporting them because, they had Butler, they had all of the overseas players and everything. But Shikhar Dhawan's captaincy, the way he led the team and the way he played, he lost a century. Like he was 86, few runs away. What do you have to say like about his captaincy? Do you see him like lead the team better and go much more ahead in the game?
Well, Sikhar has a lot of points to prove actually,
Yes.
because he has been discarded from the Indian team. He has been a prolific batsman at the India
Yeah.
level for the past 8 to 9 years.
Yeah.
One of the top three of Indian batting: Rohit Sharma, Shikhar Dhawan, and Virat Kohli. So he was up there with those guys. He's among the best players in white ball format. But due to some inconsistency of late that crept into his game, I mean, he lost his place. Unfortunately, a lot of other players have gone through rough phases, but
Yeah.
those players have been, the selectors have stuck with them, unlike
They had
Shikhar
support.
Dhawan. So Dhawan coming into the IPL, he has a lot to prove. He has a lot to prove to the selectors that, see, I'm 36, but I'm still good enough. I'm still good enough as a batsman. I'm still good enough as a batsman to score those match-winning runs, and I have the tactical ability to come with good solutions on the field to it, whether it is the field placements or whether the bowling changes, like keeping Sam Curran in the
Yeah.
death over. So he has a lot to prove, and I think he did really well. His
Right.
captaincy, as you said, was one of the reasons for Punjab winning the match. And I think again, Shikhar Dhawan will play a big role if Punjab has to do well this season. Shikhar Dhawan, the batsman, and Shikhar Dhawan, the captain,
Yes,
has a lot
that's
to do.
that's amazing, and you can see it in him when he walks, when he was batting, the passion, the aggression. When he got his 50, you could see it. Like, he's there to win, not to just play. And coming to the Rajasthan Royals, sadly they couldn't, you know, make it, but it's fine. What's disappointing is Butler's performance for me, to be very honest. We spoke about him, we spoke highly about him in the yesterday's match. He's a great player, but he went out a little too soon. And do you think him going was one of the main reasons why Rajasthan lost? Do you think the team is being too dependent on him?
Well, Rajasthan last year they reached a final,
Yeah.
and on that run to the final, Butler was the main reason. Actually, he
Yes,
scored over
yes.
800 runs. We spoke about it yesterday,
Yeah, we
and this season as well, Butler will have a big role to play. So, as you rightly mentioned, even if Butler is not going to get those runs for you every match. Okay,
Yes.
he will have his one or two matches where he won't get going. Yesterday he got a good start. He couldn't convert it. Obviously, that match that kind of situation will happen in T20s because it's a high risk game.
Yeah.
When you have to go for your shots every single match right from the start, there are chances of failure. So that can happen to anybody. So they have a plan B. Obviously, Sanju Samson is a top player as well. But again, as I mentioned, keeping in mind that players like Butler and Sanju Samson cannot deliver you in every match. So that is why they need their middle order to click. Or if there's still some problem in the middle order, I believe they should push Shimran Hetmeyer up in the order instead of keeping it at number 6. And
Yeah.
also, I'm not very convinced with Devdutt Padikkal's position at number 4. He is a very talented player, but is a very good opener. But I don't know whether he's the ideal match for a number 4 slot.
Makes sense. That's it for last night's match. But what about tonight? Royal Challengers Bangalore versus Kolkata Knight Riders. Who are you supporting and why?
Again, you put me on the spot, just like yesterday. Yeah, as you know, I mean,
Let's hope this time your predictions, they don't
I
go a little on the other side.
well, I am not going to predict today.
No, no, come on, give us something.
Yeah,
Give us something.
I'm not going to predict today, but Virat Kohli, I am a huge fan of Virat Kohli. So
There's a fan right here.
I watch RCB just to watch
Yeah.
Virat Kohli bat. I mean, I can watch him all day long. I just love his batting. So just like I love Federer or I like Messi. So obviously my heart would say RCB because I think they have a good team.
Yes, they do.
Obviously, I mean going through your strategies and your analysis and all that, they have a good team. They have made a good start. They beat Mumbai Indians in the first match. It was a good all-round performance. KKR
Lost the
through
first
to the
match.
awkward Lewis method, they lost the first match to Punjab. But again, it's very early in the season. KKR, don't forget, they are going to play their first match in front of the home crowd at the iconic Eden Gardens in front
Exactly.
of 70,000 people.
Yes.
So that's going to play a huge factor. And as you know, people in Calcutta, in Kolkata, love their cricket. They're very passionate about
Very,
their
and their
cricket and
screens.
they're very passionate about their team. So I expect a good match.
Expect a good match too, and I get your RCB point. I'm a big Kohli fan, but I again have a very strong feeling that KKR is going to take the win. I don't know why,
Okay,
but I think.
let's see.
But also,
Let's hope for a
you know,
good match.
their team is fairly like, I feel balanced. If you may
Okay.
say, KKR team is like balanced, and RCB is amazing the way they play. But you know, their ground, their people, the you know, when you have your own people supporting you and screaming and cheering for you, it's different.
It's
Different.
very different. Yeah, it's very different.
And
So we can hope for a good match. And
yes,
Jason Roy has joined Kolkata Knight
yes.
Riders. So I don't know whether he'll be match fit to play today, but if he plays, he's a very dangerous player.
Very. So let's see. Let's hope for the best. That's it from us today. Do share what you guys think about the IPL show and who you think is going to win today. Join us for the next one for more news, analysis, and commentary on the cricket world. This is Fizanatu with Tanisha Sanga, Ihab Kadir, and Shihab signing off.